Somebody asked me, just came up, said, it's good. No, resist the urge to do that because I will fuck you up if you do that. Only God is allowed to do that. There's a long story. Don't do that. And they said, Lord, are you doing this for the pussy? Are you doing this for the pussy or... Again, do not smack me. I will fuck you up. Do not think that's a liberty you can take. And no, God is not. Are you going to tell... No, if I want to smack you, then I'll have you smack you. See? Don't do it. I will fuck you up. What? Tell them why. Because he had me one time smack the shit out of myself before crucifixion, and he was just like, hit yourself. This in no ways could be attractive to, So what he was leading up to, no, yes, I see no reason why I wouldn't want to not be attractive to my wife, and I think it's okay. Where he's coming with it, he has a plan, so I'm following that plan. I will tell you again, if you put hands on me, I will fuck you up. Alright. So, he was kind of like, judge this. Because it's kind of like judging me at a younger stage that I was at. And it was like, you didn't like it. And I was saying that my vocals were off, and he was like, this harmony, he liked it. So, and I remember
this song is called Don't Go.
Seriously, do not smack me. I will. Why are you obsessed with that? If someone else smacks me, they're not going to smack you. All right, so obviously that's not Cram anymore. That's the other guitarist. And then I didn't feel prepared for this, and I didn't think we were actually gonna win it at all. I really didn't. I was coming back from a call center job, and it was kind of like, all right, you're on, let's do it. Not my usual preparation, but watch what happens. Now there's Cram. That's Sean. That's Sean. That's Cram. That's Sean. Cram. So you got two different guitar styles, right? Cram, not from college, not he's more finger picking, right? Then you got Sean. Sean is more a jazz musician with a degree from University of Arizona music theory. So the way he's gonna write and what he's gonna come up with. Now watch how it switches when I write what I wanted to write, which is a song called Life's Embrace. And then the tempo changes. You're just gonna do this. All right.
This song is called Don't Go.
Because you pulled the mic up. I held this.
Bullet in my hand for a slick dead end. My reflection in the shine, heard it click and spin. I reflected on my life with the sickest grin. The rum kicking in, saying it's the end. I seen bullets through headrest, permanent bed rest. A pity in the city, parties turning to lead fest. Came up with the and shoes for breakfast. Reppin' my sack is how I fit in. Then I turned 21 when I hit the pen. No more 6-month bids and curse Patrick, now 26. All my outfits harder, filling out a job app that says don't even bother. I can't understand the reason for your misery.
No.
Scepter in the wind, started whispering. A prayer to the God upstairs as I stand at the sign on the bank that said, please come in. But all I ever wanted was just money from my music, someone I could trust. But cancer man take, and I can't relate. Throw away everything but the
Oh yeah, we were supposed to do that. There were kids there, so you had to watch your mouth while you. It was not was it 17? No, it was not 7.
And they say you got my name in the book of life. I guess we'll find out soon and take a look tonight. I can't understand the reason for your
So Sean always wanted to. He's from San Francisco, so he wanted to be a country singer. He loved Merle Haggard, right? So when you sit down with the guitars and he's constantly busting out with some type of country riff, and you're like, all right, I get it. I get it. I get it. Me and Cram wrote these songs. You want to write your own? All right, bet. If I feel it, I feel it. If I don't. And it was, Cram is not Sean. That's Sean. That's Cram. So when I sit down with Sean, it's not the same as sitting down with Peter. It's not the same as sitting down with Mary. It's not the same as sitting down with someone I know. Okay, this is Sean. Now he has his own thoughts and how he wants to go about things, what he was trained to do, right? So, trained in music theory, ruined him. from San Francisco. Not my decision. Um, his dad on the phone all the time. And then one day, he wasn't just skipping practice. He gave me this call one day, and he was like, "Hey, this other guy hired me, so I'll play at casinos right now because he'll pay me." Because when you're at this level, you're only probably paying. We didn't do it for money, but paying somebody, I don't know, you might walk off. To be real, $5. You might, because the entire part of the program or who's hosting it is charging your people to come in, and then they say, "Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to give you $2 off at the bar, or we're going to pay you this much," right? At the end of the night, how many people you get in, but you can't tell how many people are there for you because you're not the only act. This is what I try and explain to my people. You're not the only act. You start where you start, then you build your following. Because there's a promotion company, at a bar. That promotion company came up to the bar because I've done it myself. Except I didn't care about money. I was just like, yeah, fuck it. Make videos in a strip club. Just rock out, whatever. How much money was made by the bar is based on how much alcohol they were buying. So the owner cared. I didn't. There's already an agreement between the promotion person that is saying, "Hey, Concrete Understanding is going to play tonight." All right. So how do you determine that? I haven't reached that level where you just can't. Which I think I have. Biblically. Jesus. People know my name. But at this level, if you want to get here, then I'd be like, all right, well, then you have to talk to. And I fired my manager because he wouldn't go out on the street and really get us in those doors. We had people come up to us, and I think that if we cared more about the business aspect of helping them grow, that could have gone different. Yeah. This is a child thing. This is we were doing what was it? It's an artistic something from the University of Arizona, which I would usually not rock. But it was oh yeah. There were producers. My own producer was like, okay. Like, he used to tell me, though, I love that about him. He was just like, I don't know what to tell you about that. It was like, because he was that harsh. After I was that harsh, and I was harsh on his work, and then I don't know how we lost. To me, God is judging it. I'll judge it. That harmony is fucking amazing. We always this way. It's still one of my favorite songs. It's wild because I was sitting down with Sean and I was playing a Mob Deep beat and I was just like, this is what I want. This is how I feel. Sean was like, all right. Because I used to sit down with every guitarist, right? How I wrote the Bible, you know, kind of, but keeping it unbiblical, I guess. And I'd be like, and then Sean came up with this. And I was like, all right, well, I need you to drop down on those two notes. Dun, 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 dun. And it was perfect. I was like, keep doing that, right? So to me, it didn't replace how Cram did it, right? Because the real truth on this. So you see Dom right there. So I send it to Cram and I'm like, bro, I'm about to go to San Diego. I got a plane trip and everything like that. What do you think about this? And he listened to it. He said, I'm envious. It was like your lyrics on this. I love that part. I was like, okay. And then he sent back his version of how he would do it, right? I'm not a thief. Cram is that dude. So when I sent him the the work that me and Sean were doing, we did it through Cool Edit and everything. Sent it to him, and he was just like, because I was going in a more, I was gonna, yeah, I'd say that, piggyback off of a little bit of, what was it called? I don't know, I've written so many. The one, last call. I forgot about that. So I was going that way with the melody, and then sent it to Cram, and Cram was pretty much like, "Yo, here's, I don't, there's just one Cram. You know how he's gonna do it is how he's gonna do it." And he sent me back his version. I was, fuck. To be real, we argued about it on MySpace for a bit, and he was kind of like, I just heard the version you came out with, and he was like, you realize that I had something to do with that. No, Fuck you. You had something to do with it. I wrote those lyrics. I wrote the entire melody. What is your problem? And he was like, well, the version I sent, I was like, bro, I would never steal your work, and I never will. And he was like, it's similar. I was like, the lyrics aren't the same, and it's not. So somebody else would be like, no, you just stole that, right? No. So then we had a whole talk about who gave you the actual melody. How many times did I hum it? How many times did I write it down for you that you said no to? This feeling's too familiar. The honesty's just too much. And I know she'll never call. So it's going in a whole different direction, right? That only Cram could write. So then you obviously know it was Cram. Or it was me. So to me, if I have an entirely different guitarist and I'm rocking it, who wrote it?
You'll find me chillin' on the streets and off of the twin. But I don't see the chance, dropping all these things. This feeling's too familiar. The honesty's just too much. And I know she'll never go. If I can make it better. Sometimes I feel just too young. I know it's too much to give. Till I feel nothing at all. This love is too much price and rain. Maybe I'm lies and rain. I'll make rain come. It's like, watch like what's the way I hate this. No wasn't made this thing, I'm learning. Maybe it's just the bliss. It's my mentality, reality is what makes my foot today. And the lyrics just the bits of pain. Picture condition, the way you raise the leaves and we from breaking up. Sun sleeping on the floor, it's not your waking up. Instead I'm moving up and adding faithful. Signing off his homes, Mr. Emotionally unavailable. I guess I'll be.
So we were. Leave it.